Peace and blessings, soul family. I love you all. I hope everyone's doing well today. Today's the first day of Navratri. I hope everyone's having a wonderful one this year. Today I wanted to talk about a topic that's misunderstood a lot here in the West, and that's the distinction between Classical Tantra and Neo-Tantra or Nava-Tantra. So, when you are living here in the West and stuff, when you hear people speak of Tantra, it's almost always speaking along the terms of sacred sexuality. So, embracing your sexuality and connecting to the divine with it. But the truth of the matter is, this new Neo Tantra is not founded in the classical tantric texts of the tantras or the agamas. um, Basically, the neo tantra, the new tantra that's completely over sexualized. You'll see a lot of places doing like Kundalini yoga, which is a much newer thing too. It's not originated from the ancient the original texts of Tantra. Is kind of a reconstruction that happened here in the West. And also with this Neo Tantra, it got really big back in the 60s in the US. So, everybody was having the psychedelic movement, the free sex movement. And so this became a really big thing over here in the West. And sadly, it overshadowed the true tantric teachings that are taught to teach those of us that aren't living the renunciate lifestyle, householders and stuff, to be able to tap into our inner divinity. So classical tantra, there's a lot of elements to it, and there's many different traditions, but many of the main practices found within it is recitation of mantras, um, scrying or doing trataka on yantras, the visual depictions of the mantras, the sonic vibration of the mantras. So it could also be seen as kind of like the cymatics of the sound. That's the yantra. Also, mandalas, creating mandalas and meditating upon mandalas. Um, when you see all the ritualistic worship with puja ceremonies. Um, that's a very tantric thing. So, yeah, tantra is a system. It's scriptures. So you have the tantras, which are specific scriptures that hold all of these practices. Many of these practices that you have, like the Sri Vigyana Bhairava Tantra, I believe the Maha Tantra. And then you have the agamas, which the agamas are kind of like the storylines within the tradition. So, yeah, in ancient times, even though in some tantric schools, um, specifically like Vama Marga, the left-handed paths, you would definitely see sex being a part of the society and a part of spiritual practice and stuff like that, but it wasn't specifically tantra that it was connected to. One of the big scriptures that people refer to believing it's a tantra is the Kama Sutras. So kama, pleasure, and then sutras. It's literally like where the word we get suture, like stitching something up. Sutra is it means thread, so the thread that weaves everything together. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to distinctify that anytime that you're ever hearing me talking on this channel about anything that has to do with tantra, it is not this Western neo-tantra. I'm not talking about sex in any means. I'm talking specifically about the spiritual practice that arose within India. But I love you all. I hope everyone's having a wonderful holiday. I just wanted to jump on here and specify this because a lot of people are really confused about it. And yeah, I just wanted to specify so that if you hear me on this channel, if I'm going to be speaking about anything that has to do with sexuality, that's exactly what I'm going to say. It's a divine sexuality or something. I'm not going to say Tantra. Anytime I'm saying Tantra, I'm specifically talking about these practices and traditions and scriptures. But yeah, I just wanted to distinctify that for you guys. I love you all. Have a wonderful peace.